Today's episode of Livin' Podcast is proudly brought to you by Biophilia Health. Biophilia Health is a multimodality health clinic located at 143 Sturt Street, Adelaide.
They offer a range of modalities including naturopathy, acupuncture, myotherapy, remedial massage, hijama and buteyko breathing.
Feeling unwell? Face-to-face or telehealth appointments with a qualified naturopath are available from their herb bar for quick access to herbal medicine.
Use the code word biophilia20 for 20% off all appointments until the end of this month. To book, go to www.biophiliahealth.com.
Am I living? Oh, what a funny thing to say. But your mama always said, look up into the sky, find the sun on a cloudy day. On a cloudy day. Your mama always said, look up into the sky, find the sun on a cloudy day. On a cloudy day. Your mama always said.
It's very hard to find the sun today because he's
You took the words right out of my mouth.
took the words right out of my mouth.
Not while you were kissing me. No thanks.
Definitely
no
not.
offense,
Definitely
but it'd just be
not.
like kissing a sister.
Yeah, sorry.
Very strange, very strange. Hey, hi,
No
Monday.
deal.
No deal.
No deal.
Monday morning, no deal to kissing your sisters.
No. Good morning. Welcome
Hi.
to another episode of Livin' with Nancy Timpano.
And Vince Fusco. We are just saying how grey and miserable it is out there.
It
Winter has
is.
struck well and truly.
I know.
And Nancy
Yeah.
is
Oh my God.
today. I love that you're putting it up here.
No.
I'm just going to make sure everyone can see
actually
these because,
dying.
Nance, tell everyone what you're wearing for those who are playing along at home but can't see us.
Oh my gosh. I have a confession. Okay, so
These
we're
are my
driving up here today, and
confessions.
today I've got my beautiful little boy with me because it's school holidays.
Producer Jaden's in the house today, guys.
So we're driving up here, and
Yeah.
he said something about I made him a cup of tea to have in the car because it's very,
Beautiful.
very cold. So
Yeah.
he's drinking his little chamomile with honey on the way up, and he said something about him being really cold, and it just hit me in the head because I feel the cold like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah.
So after he said that comment, I was driving and I thought to myself, wow, I'm actually not feeling cold today.
Nice and
it's
toasty.
very, very cold.
Hmm.
All of a sudden, I have looked down at the pedals in the car and realised why I am not cold. I have left the house in my Ugg boots.
Now, this is something that is unheard of for you.
Well, it's unheard. Well, I don't. Do you know what? I've only come to. It's probably not unheard of for me. I mean, I haven't done it before. But what I'm saying is, it doesn't offend me when I see other people. It actually doesn't. But
I
it
agree.
triggered because recently I had a conversation with a cousin of mine because his daughter was about to go out. I think she's 16, 17 actually. Sada, sorry. She was about to go out with her friends to the movies, and her dad said as she waved goodbye, "See you, Dad. I'm off. I'm going." He goes, "Stop. You forgot to change your shoes." And she goes, no, we're wearing our Ugg boots. And he goes, no, you are not. Get inside, change your shoes, and then off you go.
I'm with him. I am with him on that.
Well, it kind of, when he was saying it, I could really see the passion in him. And I think he was expecting me to go, oh my gosh, good call. Like, yeah, you stop her. And I kind of stopped and I went, am I really that offended? She's going to the movies. It's winter. She's with her friends. They've probably all said, yeah, I'm wearing my Uggies.
Planned it. They would have been like, let's all wear
Yeah.
pajamas. Let's all wear onesies
And that
and go.
actually is what happened.
Mm.
But it kind of made me think, I don't think I would be offended at all.
Mm-hmm.
And you would be.
No,
'cause-
I'm not offended by other people wearing them. It's my own, like, I can't bring myself to do it.
But I know, but this is where I probably wouldn't be so like, OMG, what have I done today? Had I not had that conversation just recently with him, I would have been like, I've bought bed socks here before and put them on when we're recording, remember?
Yeah.
But I've taken off my sneakers. I've come in my sneakers. But all I've done today is gone, oh my God, I'm in Ugg boots, which also means on the way home we cannot stop and
Can't
buy
go
bread and
anywhere.
milk
You're stuck in the
because
car.
now it's in my head. So when have you maybe been comfortable with something until it's brought to life in a conversation from someone else?
I used to question adults wearing Crocs.
Oh, I still do.
I just got a pair at Christmas time. I got my first
I
pair of
know.
Crocs. We got family Crocs.
I know you did.
Gibbets and all.
Yeah.
You've seen my gibbets. That's a weird
I ha-
sentence.
yeah.
But I've got McDonald's themed ones because I
Yes.
love my fast food, disgustingly. But I will admit that I have worn them once out. I
Yeah.
wore them to the servo one night.
Yeah.
And even Joya was like, wow.
Wow.
You're wearing your Crocs out in public. You've made it. And I was like, yeah, I think so. Not only that, I think I might have even had tracksuit pants on with the Crocs.
Whoa, who are
Who
you?
am I? I'm living,
Why
guys.
didn't I bump into you that night? I would have been
you know
like,
what? That's when I was
hello, I'm
like-
Nancy, and your name?
I would have been like, those times where you plan to see no one and you go to the supermarket, you're like,
Yes.
I'm just going to duck in and out with my Ugg boots, my Crocs, my tracksuit, my hair's a mess, I don't care. And you go and your whole family's there
Yeah.
and everyone from high school as well.
Oh,
It's
God.
like a 20-year reunion.
The worst.
What's your fashion faux pas, guys? That's what today is, I think. Ugg boots out in public, Crocs out in public.
And look, the thing is as well, if these were brand new, maybe I wouldn't be so...
But they look brand new. I
They-
don't understand.
Look at that sole. These are almost 10 years old.
Nah.
Like, it's crazy. I know exactly when I got them, and they are actually 9 years, 11 months
What's
old.
the lifespan of clothing turnaround in your home?
Yeah, I'm terrible because I'll hold on to things.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm terrible. But having said that, my costume box, it's a big one because quite often if it's gone out of fashion, I'll go, one day and I'll throw it in the
But hang
costume
on,
box.
not just costumes. I'm talking about like clothes and stuff. Like I've got a
Yeah.
sweater. I've got a beautiful cashmere sweater that I
Oh,
literally...
cashmere sweater.
And the only reason I know it's cashmere is because it's the only cashmere sweater I've ever owned.
Yeah.
But I bought it in 2010. It's now
Yeah.
2024.
Yeah.
It still looks great.
Yeah.
I still wear it.
Yep.
And people always go, that's a nice sweater. And I go, I've had this thing for 14 years.
Yeah.
Is that crazy?
It doesn't offend me one bit. I've got plenty of like old items that I think, you know what, and once every now and then I will pull it out and I will wear it.
I've got something that I will wear on an episode.
Yeah.
I won't tell you. I'm just going to rock up in it.
Gosh. And I have to-
Because, no. And it's funny. I was actually going to wear this out. It's something that I've had since I was 13
wow.
and it still fits. Even more wow.
That's great.
I think so.
That's awesome.
But I put it on last week just to try it on.
Yeah.
I was like, does this actually fit me anymore? And it does. But then I was like, I'm going to wear this out to a birthday today with like mates. And then I sort of thought about it and I was like, are they going to get it? Is it not? Like, if you have something, it could be novelty, but if you wear it and own it, I think it changes the whole outfit. Like
Absolutely.
it becomes part of the outfit. So I
Yes.
even said to my mate, I was like, I was going to wear this t-shirt today. And then I just sort of chickened out. And he was like, mate, if you wore that not ironically and
Yeah.
owned it, I think
Yeah.
everyone would just be like, dope.
Yeah.
But you will look at it and you'll be like, what the actual...
Okay, I can't wait now.
Yeah, I think
can't
so. I think so.
wait.
It's something that, and that's a whole episode unto itself. When I wear it, we'll talk about that.
Yeah. And another point to this episode, which I think, again, is probably a whole episode, is I think kids nowadays, I wish for my son, because, you know, he's in front of me and, the forefront of my mind today is they are at the age, and I know that they all go through it, but when, for example, he's very comfortable wearing something around the house or whatever, or come with me to the shops, but then he knows he's going to see his friends or something, and he's like, oh, no, I can't wear that. Like, I hate that.
We're not there yet.
Own your stuff. Own yourself.
Yeah.
Own your personality. If you love wearing that,
Yeah.
just wear it.
See, we're not there yet. We're actually struggling with the boys in the sense of, we might have talked about it last year, how there was like one pair of pants and one T-shirt that he wanted to wear all
Yeah.
the time, Leo in this instance.
Yes.
At the moment, it's both of them. They refuse to wear pants. So
Yeah.
it's freezing. Even today, like
Yeah.
dropping them off at childcare
In shorts.
in shorts, all the carers are like, here he is. Mr. Fusco's back with his legs
Yeah.
out. Refuses. So we went and bought a pair of jeans, pair of chinos to wear to church, to wear to
Yeah.
events, because my boys always love wearing their tracksuits.
Yeah. We are a tracksuit family.
Oh, and
You've
look,
turned me into a jeans girl, and even
here I
sitting
am
here on the couch
in
in my
jeans.
jeans is killing
I
my
didn't
life.
realise. I'm wearing my home jeans, but it's the now I wear tracksuits more, but they wear them at home, and then even when we go out, sometimes it's easier just to be like, you know what, they're kids, they can wear whatever they want. They're going to be
Yes.
active. Wear something comfortable, but we don't know. Joya said it the other day. She's like, I think we haven't dressed them up enough
Yes.
that now they just think that they can wear this anywhere.
Yeah.
So they're just happy to wear Pokemon, Batman
Yeah.
themed
Yeah.
pants, trucks and tractors
Yeah.
all over them to church, to a birthday, to an event.
Yeah.
And it's like, guys, you've got to please wear these jeans. So we went and bought specifically clothes that they picked out.
Party clothes.
Party clothes.
Yeah.
On the weekend.
Mm.
We had church
Yes.
and we're going to catch up with some people.
Mm.
Do you think, even though they picked them and they were like, yes, I'm going to wear them and they love them. Do you think they wore them?
No.
No.
Oh, what a shame.
No. Although I will say Leonardo did put on his jeans the other day and his new construction boots.
Yeah.
And he looked just country road model. and he felt really good. You could see, when kids feel good in their clothes,
yes.
like you're saying, when they feel good, but then, I know, we're not at the point like you're saying where they're sort of
Yeah.
a bit more aware and, I can't go wearing that because they'll see me. I think you just got to own it.
they've got a fear of being teased, which is awful.
That's the age.
It's
That's exactly it. But don't we all
awful.
have that? Even myself. I didn't wear that T-shirt last week because I was actually fearful. Not fearful is probably not the right word. I was judging myself more than anything. I was like, if I saw a 36-year-old man wearing that T-shirt, I would actually love it. Who am I kidding? If I saw someone wearing that T-shirt, I would be like, yes, man.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I just wish, I don't know, we just didn't have that in us. I feel like now I might second guess myself, but I was never that person from the age of like 16 to like 25. I wore whatever the hell I wanted and I owned it. Didn't care, never actually crossed my mind. And then I don't know what happened later on in life.
What was like what's your
don't
power
know.
suit? Not a power suit, but like, do you have an outfit that, and I ask a lot of my clients this, what is it that you can put on? What's your outfit that makes you feel powerful, makes you feel confident, makes you feel good?
Well, I don't really have one, to be honest, but lately, I think from last year, fashion season, whatever, I just invested in a couple of blazers.
Nice.
So I just feel like, doesn't even have to be the full suit. Even if I'm wearing my jeans and a blazer, I just feel a bit like, hello.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
here.
what I wear to work, like jeans and a blazer, or a T-shirt and a blazer. For me, I have a couple. It's the Saturday nights when I'm on the mic.
Yeah.
So like once I put that suit on and that jacket and the bow tie, like something happens.
Yeah.
I just become James Bond.
Yeah.
Which I love.
Yeah.
And then there's like, I have like day outfits, and Joy will always know. When I come out with like my cap backwards, my denim jacket on, there's something that's like 90s, iconic, burned into my brain. Bart Simpson.
Yeah.
That's what my cousin used to call me because I wear my cap backwards, not ironically. Like I just love wearing a cap backwards. And she'd be like, God, you're Bart Simpson. But like it makes me feel good. I feel like I'm ready for the day.
Yeah. Okay. Bart Simpson, but got me thinking of butts. You're at the beach. There's a family area around, and this could really stir the pot with some conversations.
Go on.
So there might be, an ice cream shop just over there, and, the beach is down below.
If you're going where I think you're going.
And the ones that are walking around in their bikini, but G-string bikini.
Oh, hang on. This is a big argument. This is national. Did you hear this on the radio about a month ago? There was that guy who was like, don't walk around with your G-string bikinis on. We don't need to see that.
But then you've got the other side of women going, we should be able to feel safe
100%.
in anything.
100%.
I'm torn with that particular scenario. What are your thoughts?
I think that
I'm torn with that one. Yes, I get it. We're at the beach, but we're not on the beach. I don't know. And for shops to have to say no entry unless
shirt,
you're
no
wearing,
service.
Footwear and a T-shirt. Because
barefoot gets me. I can't do barefoot.
yeah, no, I can't see. Well, I think it's the same. I don't know.
I don't know. I was never a big barefoot person as a kid, and maybe that's because I spent like
we weren't allowed. That's why I love it.
We were on
now.
tiles, so Mum was always like, "Put socks on, put your socks,
Yeah,
your
my
bed
dad
socks on, or something."
hated bare feet, and now I love it.
When I was getting older in my sort of like teen years, when I was doing a lot of dancing, my feet were just fugly.
Yeah,
We've talked about that a little bit.
mine still are.
I
Dancer's
was
feet.
thinking today, mine have really come a long way. Mine are beautiful. I was looking at them in the shower, and I was like, "God, you got good feet. I should get an OnlyFans or something for my feet." I don't know. Interested, guys? No, but like
I'll get an OnlyFans for my bunions.
Oh, there would be good money in that though, Nance. There's someone who
would have that
someone will pay.
fetish.
But
Nancy's
it's
bunion.
Nancy's bunions and funyuns. I just can't do walking around barefoot. Like I've just got what my friends would call soft lady feet. Like even when we go to the beach and you walk over the pebbles, I'm like,
nah. See, I
can't do
love
it.
feeling. I feel the earth.
I like
move.
grounding now. I go to
Yeah,
I love my
love
feet on
it.
grass and sand, but like I can't do walking on bitumen and at the
Oh,
beach.
no,
I can't
not
walk from the
bitch.
beach to the fish and chip shop. Put your thongs on.
No. I'm like that too. Gosh.
And we'll be right back.
Now, Vince, Lachlan and Connie, who are the owners and directors of Biophilia Health, they've recently relocated their premises to Sturt Street in the city. Plenty of free parking around, people, so don't be afraid of that. They have got 4 qualified naturopaths on their books, which means you don't have to wait for an appointment.
And even better than that, Nance, you can do walk-in appointments, face-to-face, or even telehealth appointments with a qualified naturopath in their premises.
That's right. You do not need to book in advance. They are open 10 till 6, Monday to Friday.
They've got their herb bar there, Nance.
You can walk on in and say, hey, I need some help for this chesty cough of mine, because that doesn't sound very good, and they will make you up a herbal remedy on the spot. And don't forget, if you're visiting before the end of July, you will get 20% off all their services.
Use Biophilia 20 online or in store, so make sure you're visiting Biophilia Health today at 143 Sturt Street, Adelaide.
Now it's back to the show.
But back to your, I guess, like the query around like...
Yeah, I'm just thinking you're lining up for an ice cream or to order your fish and chips and you've just got a bare bum in front of you. I don't...
I think like there has to be something
know.
for the... It makes you more uncomfortable because maybe you wouldn't do it. And I feel the same way. I wouldn't do it. But also I'm like, power to them for doing that and feeling comfortable.
I do feel a bit like that. I do. And I love that it's probably the 15 and 16-year-olds that really should be confident within their body. And they are.
Yes,
so that is a big positive. But there's still...
Are you ready for the dad in me to come out? Because you just said the 15 and 16-year-olds.
Yeah.
So when you say it like that, then I'm like, put your clothes on. Cover your body. Respect your body. Because not just for yourself... But there are people out there who will gawk and look. And if that was and look, I don't have a daughter, but why should there be the double standard? It's always the same as like boys walk around 15, 16, shirts off at the beach, walk around, you know, because they're tough guys at that point. Yeah. But shouldn't a girl be able to feel as safe and strong?
They should. This is why, with this particular scenario, I'm torn. How do you feel about a beach area? And I'm not talking about the sand. That's a given.
You're talking about like the Esplanade or going to the fish and chip shop, the cafes near
around
the beach. I'm going to go get a milkshake, but I'm just going to go in my Speedos. Yeah. But my Speedo is a G-banger.
No.
Okay.
What?
No, I'm just saying. Scenario-wise.
Okay. I was like, no, I would never go to the beach with you. I was like, what? Okay. See, here I am saying no judgment, and what?
But that's what it is. Depends on the cooler that you're looking at. But even then, we can't judge it. You can't be like, oh, that bum shouldn't be out because they've got cellular and a big bum.
No. It's not about only good bums on display.
It's about all bums.
No.
I get it.
I'm talking about all bums.
I get it, but I just think that it's a really tough one because even like I said, it was only a couple of months ago, this commentator, I think it was in Queensland, he was saying too many G-string bikinis on the beach. Yeah. It's inappropriate. Women need to cover up. They shouldn't. I shouldn't have to see that. Yeah. And then you've got the response, which is, I get it, for some instances where you might not want your kids to see it or whatever, but at the end of the day, the human body should be celebrated. And we've all got one.
It should.
And we should be comfortable, and especially women. I think that there's so much around women not feeling safe in every situation that we've already started discussing in a couple of other episodes, and we hear it every day. You should feel comfortable and safe enough to do that. And if you feel good, do it. That's where I'm at.
Okay, all right. I'm going to throw something at you that I've just thought of. Okay.
I'm
So the G-string bikini, pretty much, not much to it.
No.
Yeah, you're out in public. You are in a department store. Yeah. Okay. And it's a generic changing room area. Okay. So you're walking through.
Yes.
And the curtain is open of a woman in her G-string and bra.
But why is she
putting on
open?
her? What's the difference? G-string and bra, bikini.
Exactly.
But what's the difference? Why would that be like horrific?
I think it's because bikinis are designed for public viewing, whereas maybe your underwear or your intimates.
On.
No, look, don't get me wrong. Everybody's seen them. Everybody knows everybody wears underwear. Some people don't. Good for you. But it's the idea that I guess...
I'm free to do what I want.
I thought you were going to do, I'm free balling.
And that?
Yeah.
Well, in your case.
I'm not, but... but no, I think like, you know, when you're wearing those things that are more intimate and private... but again, people wear underwear to feel good. Some people wear sexy underwear and sexy lingerie to feel good underneath their tracksuit or their corporate wear or whatever they're working. If you were in that situation, if I was in that situation in a department store... and she had the curtain open, first I'd be like, oh, madam, sorry, close that curtain for her own privacy.
What if she's trying on a G-string bikini.
I just don't see her coming out of the wardrobe or out of the change room to be like, you know how they got the big common mirror. I don't see anyone doing that, surely.
But what
Does
if
that
it's
happen?
just she's waiting for another size, so there she is in all her glory.
Good on her. She knows that the curtain's open. She's chosen it.
I know. But see how it can be just literally you're just
It's
changing the setting.
Yeah. I'm okay with both of them.
Yeah, of course you would be. But
It sounds worse than it is. That's not what I'm saying. But
yeah,
I'm
I
saying,
know.
like, I think at the end of the day, if a man or a woman has been comfortable enough, it's a bit like, do you know what it is as well? It all happens up here in our heads.
yeah.
Because I had to get naked on day 3.
Oh, yes, I remember.
Right?
That really was a big thing.
A huge thing. Jaden's gawking and chuckling at that. Thank you,
Yes.
Jaden. Producer Jaden. But the I had to get naked for a campaign,
Yeah.
day 3.
Mm.
And I thought it was like, oh, we're going to put you in your birthday suit for the morning for something special. And I was like, cool, easy. I'll do a little fun lap dance in my underpants
Yeah.
for Max, right?
Yeah.
Then I read the scripts the night before and I was like, I'm in my jocks all day. All day. I'm in my underpants. And then when they were like, we're going to go to Maslin's, we want to get a shot of you running nude across the beach. I was like, you know what? Yes, I'm going to do this. And it was really a personal thing because I don't always feel
No.
confident about my body. I'll tell you straight up. I do not.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you.
But that day I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it. And when you get naked, especially, like it's that vulnerability of there's nothing left to hide here. So even though there was people, and I said to them, I was like, guys, you're going to get to know me very quickly because I've known you for 48 hours so far, and the team around me and my producers. But you get to see everything. Like, unfortunately, you may not. I obviously don't want that. But, you know, you make the environment comfortable, professional.
Did they take the week off after that? No.
No. A lot of them just
They said-
resigned. But it's like, it's all up here.
Yeah,
Because
it
once I got
is.
over that and I was like, you know what? I'm going to celebrate it and embrace it and just
Yeah.
go for it. The feedback
Yeah, I know.
that
Yeah.
everybody offered, not just to me, but
Yeah.
to the whole company about like, wow,
Yeah.
it did a lot for a lot of people.
Yeah.
He should be comfortable. He is confident. Look at this guy shaking his, I'm not ripped. I'm not
Yeah.
trimmed like that. So it's all in our heads. I think if you feel confident enough,
Yeah.
embrace it. And it's a really empowering position to be in.
I think it's great. A great position to be in. My concern or topic is also just where you are. I don't know.
I'm not going to do it at Coles.
But some people do. If it's Coles near the beach.
Yeah, but again, like when you're near the beach, it's acceptable.
Here's one for you. Last night we were watching Bondi Rescue.
Yeah.
Right? So they're at the beach. That's exactly where they should be wearing that stuff.
Yeah.
At the beach, they've made a rescue. They've pulled in the person. They've had all these beach goers help carry in the stretcher type of thing to bring the person off to resuscitate them. And I'll be honest, like one of the women was wearing a G-string bikini, and this is not her fault at all. God help her. She was, bless her. I mean, she was helping save someone. But then the camera work, they put down the stretcher and she stood up to see how this patient is going. But her butt was on the screen. I couldn't even see the patient. So all I was thinking is like, okay, I can't not look at your bum.
Yeah.
And this poor woman, I don't know if she had even a say in that. Surely she would have had to sign a disclaimer for that
You'd
one.
have to, yeah.
But it was just like, okay, we're detracting from what's going on because can't see it, and that camera is just on her butt cheeks.
Do you have a problem with butts? Is that what it
No.
is? Is that what it is?
Not at all. I was just a bit like, okay, I get it. We're at the beach, no problem. And I was waiting for that. I don't know, maybe it was in the editing Bondi Rescue. Maybe we should just snipped it a bit because it wasn't about the rescue all of a sudden. It was clearly about that bump. Very good butt cheeks they were.
Right. I kind of wish I had had I known we were talking about this, I would have put that thong on the desk.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I don't know. Sometimes, I don't know.
What about like
I'm
shirtless
torn.
guys at the beach or when they go to the supermarket straight away or even on a hot day? On a hot day, you see shirtless guys everywhere.
Yeah.
Shirtless people running around down here, the reservoir.
Yes.
I go running
Yes.
in summer.
Yes.
Shirtless
Yes.
with their tiny little running shorts on.
Yep.
Difference. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not saying women should run
No.
around shirtless.
No.
Is it
Look,
Spain?
I'm not saying I don't know the right or wrong to this, and I don't think there is one. You do you type
Yeah.
thing, and
Is it Spain or France that just have made beaches shirtless for women? Like they're allowed to be shirtless as well?
I think you're allowed to be here, aren't you?
I don't know if you are.
I think you can. I've seen it.
I've definitely seen it, but I don't know if it's not common here unless you are at a specific beach.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. Whereas I think
Topless? You can be topless at the beach here, surely.
women?
Yeah.
Okay. It's not
I
something
don't
you see
know,
very
but
often, but
you
I
know
know
what?
that like for sure I think it must be Spain or France. I have to look it up.
Yeah.
But
I
just
don't
recently
know.
they've changed it that you can absolutely be shirtless.
Okay.
Let
Look,
them out.
What do you think? And we do ask this sometimes of our listeners, but we really want some feedback on this one. What do you think is a no-go in going out in public?
Mhm.
What are your deal breakers?
And what about like dress codes at events? Like what
Yeah.
about when you go to a wedding
Yes.
and there's someone in shorts and thongs?
What?
I've seen it. Or like when you blatantly disrespect the dress code.
I'm a bit of a prude when it comes to going to a wedding, and if you're wearing a beautiful white formal dress.
Why are you wearing a white dress at a wedding?
Exactly. I'm against it.
One of my mates got married. This will be going back 10 years now. And I'll never forget one of her bosses from work wore a white sequin. Like this one. And the whole night, she was the one on the dance floor that was like,
Yep.
there's not the bride.
Yep.
But what are you doing?
I know.
I don't even wear. I've got a white jacket, a
Yep.
white blazer, like a dinner jacket, and I've only worn it twice for my 30th and to the ARBIA Awards last year because I can't even bring myself to wear that as an MC
Just in
to a wedding
case.
because I'm like, I can't wear white. It's her day.
Yeah.
Or he might be in white.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So these are the things that we want to know. We need to know because clearly we're torn on it. So what's a no? What's a big no in public? AKA my Ugg
Uggs.
boots today. So silly of me.
But there are
anyway.
fashionable Ugg boots too. Don't forget, there are ones that are designed to be worn that don't look, yours look like you could be wearing those.
Yeah, but then
anyway.
we go back to if you've got your, scruffy scuffs on and they look like crap but they're comfy and you feel good, wear it. Like what's the
And that's the
bloody
same with
difference?
sneakers. These are my old scruffy sneakers.
Yeah.
Super comfy. I
Yeah.
have no issue wearing them out.
So I'm saying butt out, not butt out in
But
the
is it,
supermarket.
it's where you're supposed to wear them, like bathers and stuff, beach and a surrounding, acceptable. You want to wear thongs, beach, acceptable. Sneakers, slippers. Slippers are designed to be worn at home. Doesn't say you can't wear them out to the shops or anything. Maybe that's the other thing, like where are they designed to be worn? Underwear, like going back to that dressing room question, again, intimate apparel designed to be worn for an individual or for another person if you wish to share that, versus bathers, which are designed to be publicly viewed because you're in a pool or you're at a beach.
Like I said, I'm showing my inner Gemini today. I'm
You
a fence
are.
sitter. I
And
don't
the Scorpio
know.
in me is like, do what you want, guys.
And
Yes.
I'm a bit like that as well. No.
But you're Gemini, you're two.
Yeah, yeah.
See,
but
whereas
I
I'm just
don't,
clear.
Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah, I'm Gemini. Guys, what do you think?
What do you think? Uggs, no Uggs, G-bangers, no G-bangers? Talk to us. Let's talk about that. We look forward to talking about more things here on Livin' next week.
We'll see you next week.
See you next week.
Bye-bye.
Am I living?
I'm going to go get this shirt for the next episode.
Okay.
Just off the back of this, I think just go for it.
Costume change.
Change.
Up into the sky, find the sun on a cloudy day. On a cloudy day. Mama always said, look up into the sky, find the sun on a cloudy day. On a cloudy day. Mama always said, look up into the sky. Am I living?
Hello, if you're a local business in SA and you want Vince and I to join you on site for one of our live recording sessions of our podcast Livin', please reach out to us at hello@livinpodcast.com.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity for expanded reach, customer interactions, and some authentic storytelling opportunities for your brand and business.
Not to mention fun.
Of course, it's fun. So email us today at hello@livinpodcast.com or via Instagram @livin_podcast, and we'll see you on site really soon.